Starting a business in Texas is an exciting step, but when you first look into the legal side of things, it can feel a little confusing. One of the most common things new entrepreneurs want to do is form an LLC, but a lot of people aren't exactly sure where to start. So the good news is that setting up an LLC in Texas is actually a fairly straightforward process, especially if you do it online. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to start an LLC in Texas online step by step. We'll cover the main requirements, what forms you need to file, how much it costs, and what you need to do after your LLC is approved. By the end of this guide, you should have a clear idea of how the entire process works so you can get your business set up properly. And if you'd rather have someone guide you through the process and handle the paperwork for you, I'll also explain why many entrepreneurs use Northwest Registered Agent to get their LLC formed quickly and correctly. If you want to check them out later, I do have a discount link for Northwest Registered Agent in the description and pinned comment below the video. Before we jump into the steps though, it helps to understand why so many businesses choose the LLC structure in the first place. An LLC or limited liability company is one of the most popular business structures for small businesses and entrepreneurs. The biggest reason people choose an LLC is because of the liability protection. If you run a business without forming an LLC, you're typically operating as a sole proprietor by default. In that situation, you and your business are legally considered the same entity. That means if the business runs into legal trouble or financial issues, your personal assets could potentially be at risk. When you form an LLC, the business becomes its own legal entity. This separation can help protect your personal finances while also making your business appear more professional. An LLC can also make it easier to open a business bank account, sign contracts, and manage taxes for your company. Now that we understand the benefits, let's walk through the steps involved in starting an LLC in Texas. The first step when forming an LLC in Texas is choosing a name for your business. Your LLC name must be unique and distinguishable from other businesses registered in the state of Texas. It also needs to include LLC or limited liability company. Before submitting your paperwork, it's a good idea to check the Texas Secretary of State business name database to make sure the name you want is available. Taking a few minutes to confirm this can help prevent delays if the state rejects your application due to a naming conflict. Once you've chosen an available name, you can move on to the next step. Every LLC in Texas must have a registered agent. A registered agent is responsible for receiving official legal documents and government notices on behalf of your business. Your registered agent must have a physical address in Texas and be available during normal business hours to receive documents. Technically, you can act as your own registered agent if you live in Texas and have a physical address in the state. However, many entrepreneurs prefer using a professional registered agent service instead. This just helps keep your personal address off public records and ensures important legal documents are handled properly. This is one reason many business owners use Northwest Registered Agent, since they provide registered agent services and also help guide you through the LLC formation process. If you want to check them out later, remember there's a discount link in the description and pinned comment below the video. Once you've chosen your registered agent, the next step is filing the document that officially creates your LLC. To officially create your LLC in Texas, you'll need to file a document called the Certificate of Formation. This form is submitted to the Texas Secretary of State and includes important information about your business, such as the LLC name, registered agent details, and management structure. The filing fee for a Texas LLC is currently $300. Most entrepreneurs choose to file the Certificate of Formation online through the Texas Secretary of State's website, which is usually the fastest way to get the filing processed. Once the state reviews and approves your application, your LLC is officially registered. After your LLC is approved, it's a good idea to create an operating agreement. This document outlines how the LLC will be managed and how decisions will be made within the business. Although Texas does not require you to file this document with the state, having an operating agreement is highly recommended because it helps establish the structure of your business and clarifies how it will operate. Even if you're the only owner of the company, having an operating agreement can help reinforce the legal separation between you and your business. The next step after forming your LLC is obtaining an EIN or Employer Identification Number. This number is issued by the IRS and works like a social security number for your business. You'll need an EIN if you plan to open a business bank account, hire employees, or file certain tax forms. Applying for an EIN is completely free and can usually be done online just a few minutes through the IRS website. Once you have your EIN, you'll typically want to open a business bank account for your LLC. This helps keep your personal finances separate from your business finances, which is important for both accounting and liability protection. Most banks will ask for your LLC information documents, your EIN, and sometimes your operating agreement when opening a business account. Now, technically, you can go through each of these steps yourself by navigating the Texas Secretary of State website and filing the paperwork manually. However, many entrepreneurs choose to use an LLC formation service instead because it simplifies the entire process. One service that many business owners prefer is Northwest Registered Agent. Instead of trying to interpret government forms and legal requirements on your own, their platform walks you through the setup process step by step. You provide the details about your business, and they prepare and submit the formation documents to the state on your behalf. They also provide registered agent services, which means they receive official legal mail and government notices for your business. Another feature many entrepreneurs appreciate is the privacy protection. Northwest allows you to use their business address on your formation documents, which helps keep your personal address off public records. Their support team also specializes in business formation, so if you ever have questions about starting your LLC or maintaining compliance with state requirements, you can speak with someone who understands the process. Because of that, many entrepreneurs find it to be one of the easiest ways to get their Texas LLC set up properly. And again, if you want to check them out, I do have a discount link for Northwest Registered Agent in the description and pinned comment below the video. Starting an LLC in Texas may seem complicated at first, but when you break it down step by step, the process is actually quite manageable. In most cases, you'll need to choose a business name, appoint a registered agent, file the certificate of formation, create an operating agreement, get an EIN, and open up a business bank account. Once those steps are completed, your LLC will be officially registered and ready to operate. If you found this walkthrough helpful, make sure to give the video a thumbs up so more entrepreneurs can find it as well. And if you're interested in learning more about starting and growing a business, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more LLC tutorials and entrepreneurship guides. If you have any questions about starting an LLC in Texas, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I read every comment and I'm always happy to help. And if you're ready to start your Texas LLC and want a simple way to do it, you can check out Northwest Registered Agent using the discount link in the description and pinned comment below the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.